All right. Welcome, TraVerus family. My name is Cord Udall. I'm with Sound Concepts. Tonight we're going to train on the TG Experience app or the TraVerus Global app. Many of you are using the app, I know, and hopefully have found it to be helpful in building your business. Many others of you don't yet have the app or have recently uh, acquired it and are looking for more guidelines and help in how to use the app in building your TraVerus business. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Just want to give a brief explanation, background on Sound Concepts. And we've been a supplier in the industry, specifically a tools provider for over 25 years. And we have focused our efforts on helping people just like you, independent distributors, to be able to have the tools and resources you need to be successful. And over the years, those tools have changed, and the medium and format of those tools have changed. Long ago, the days of cassette tapes, those evolved to more print tools, things like CDs, and eventually DVDs. And now, over the last several years, we've developed the mobile app that we're going to talk about tonight. In the end, the app functions just like any other tool in helping to distribute content, specifically the TraVerus global story and messaging. But it does so in ways that have never been seen before. It will help you make connections with prospects and contacts and develop relationships in ways that you wouldn't have been able to otherwise, to do it quicker and more effectively, and to get those relationships off the ground and developed just like you would traditionally, in the way that network marketing and direct sales has always worked. But anyway, let's talk real quick. We launched the app with TraVerus in the last quarter of 2017. Just want to go over a few numbers that will help you understand what the app might be able to do for you. Some really great data that we pulled. We're just going to go over a few of these real quick. You can see there that those last few months of 2017, there were over 27,000 actions taken, which created nearly 20,000 engagements with prospects, which results in about 0.72 engagements for every action taken in the app. Now, an action can be anything like editing a contact, changing a phone number or anything like that, or just simply adding a contact in the phone, which in and of itself wouldn't think that you would be able to engage with prospects. And that's probably true. And so the truth is, if you're taking real productive actions with the app, like sharing a video or a PDF or other content with prospects, that number will go up dramatically. Here's a chart. You probably can't see these numbers very well. You see a big number there, over 10,000 shares in those few months, but let's just go over what those translate to. Each video shared through the app was viewed 2.2 times by prospects. In fact, video is the top content asset shared. That's not just in TraVerus or with the TraVerus app, but across the board. Video is becoming more and more important in an important way that we consume content and messaging. So keep that in mind as you use the app. But PDFs also garnered a 2.1 times ratio. Every time it's shared, it was viewed over 2 times. Social images and other images were viewed 1.7 times by prospects. And even just copying a link and texting it within the texting app, for example, gets at least a 1-to-1 ratio of shares to views, and often higher. So what does that mean for you? Hopefully it's pretty obvious that if you're not using the app, you should start using it today. And if you do have the app, make it a point to use it consistently every day in your business building efforts. focus on its most powerful functionalities and features that, and as you'll learn about here in a minute, to help you create engagement with your prospects, create activity, be able to follow up with them, and ultimately get them to purchase and enroll. So, give me 1 second here, and I am going to start sharing my screen. Hopefully everyone can see the app here in just 1 second. And it's pulling up right now. All right, great. Oh, we don't want iTunes on there. Hopefully you can all see my screen here, the app. So what you're looking at here is the main home screen or media screen of the app. As I mentioned, the app's primary function is to be able to focus on prospecting, sharing content and TraVerus messaging with your prospects, and you can do this in a variety of ways, and we'll go through that and just show you how simple and easy it is to do. Real quick, you see here you've got a My Likes. These items here are videos or assets that I have liked as kind of a favorite, so that, and you can do the same. As you find yourself using certain tools with your prospects more and more, you can simply like them and they'll appear there, so you don't have to go digging through the library of assets to find them every time. We've got videos, lots of different videos here that corporate has created and uploaded. There are social images here that we'll go through in just a minute, and these images help you to create conversations and interactions. We'll show how easy it is to share. Here are PDFs that for different products, comp plan, components, bonuses, etc. Here are newsletters on the nutritionals, really more super good content on those that can be shared. Here's an email drip campaign, and we'll get to those in just a minute, and we'll talk about how you can use those. And finally, audio files. This one is the Quick Start webinar. So you can see there's a pretty robust library of content for you to be using and sharing with your prospects. So I'm just going to show you real quick, walk through the experience of what it's like to share Hold on 1 sec here. Okay, I think we've got our share or our screen back up. Let's go choose a video here. I'm going to choose the TraVerus overview video. And we talked about how video is the top content shared. And ideally, texting has become the top method in sharing, not only video, but most other content. Open rates on texting are far higher than even email. Email's great, but texting is even better. So we're going to text. I'll hit the SMS button there, and I'm going to select one of my contacts here in my phone. There's his phone number. It's going to pull up here. Then here's the link. I could, if I wanted, go in and type in a message and say, hey, Adam, here's that video we were talking about. You don't have to do this, but it's just easy to see how easy it is to modify or edit the message there. I'll hit the send button. It gives me a notification saying that the text was successfully sent. And one great thing I'll just go to my texting screen here so you can see what that looks like. There's the video screen and the message that I typed for him. When Adam clicks on the video or taps it to begin viewing, I get a notification telling me that he has begun to watch the video, which is key because these notifications are kind of change the game of how you interact with your prospects. Before this, you may have sent a link from the back office or handed someone a DVD, and you're never quite sure of when they were able to read the brochure or watch the DVD or watch the video that you emailed or texted them. And there was always that uncertainty. But now with that notification, when they've watched or consumed that messaging, so when to follow up and strike while the iron's hot, so to speak. So it really does change the game and how you interact after you've begun to share. Those notifications are part of what we call our action link. It's a patented technology within the app. These action links are super important because they are tied to anything that you share, any asset, any video or PDF or whatever it may be that you share, and your prospect, any action they take when they view it, that action is credited to you. So corporate's able to see that data. You're able to know then on those notifications. We'll go over in just a minute with a feed. It shows you kind of the value there of what activities have been undertaken by your prospects. This action link also, if a prospect purchases a product or enrolls, that action link is what ties you to that behavior and gives you credit to the purchase or the enrollment, which is obviously very important, as you know. So anyway, I hope you can see just within a few clicks how easy it is to share via text any asset like that. Down here, I didn't mention, this is kind of your share sheet. You're able to email, text, you can post to social, and we'll go through that in a minute. You can copy a link, or you can download the asset, the video or the PDF or whatever. For example, if you know that your internet is not going to be great, you're going to have a little one-on-one meeting, or you're going to be on an airplane, you're not sure, you want to be able to watch a video or whatever it may be, you're unsure of your Wi-Fi connection, you can download the asset to your phone, and that way you won't have to rely on the Wi-Fi connection. So let's go back here for a minute. We'll go back to the main media screen. So again, sharing is super easy. All of this content can be shared via those shared methods. Let's talk real quick about the social images here. I'll just walk through that experience so you can see how easy it is. We'll click this one. You can see there's the image. What were you going to be when you grew up? And here below is a caption that gives you an idea of what you could say. Now you'll see here that you'll be given the option to copy this post and paste it, which you certainly can do. We know, however, that the most effective social media content is content that is unique, that you have written in your own words. So you could use this as kind of a guide to give you some ideas, but ideally you would write the post in your own words. So anyway, I'm gonna pull down here, and it's gonna give me my share options again. I'm gonna hit social, and it's gonna give me the option to copy that caption. I'm going to say yes. Okay, it's telling me that's copied my clipboard. Now it brings up my all the different social media platforms I have on my phone. So any of those that I want to share to, I can choose. But we'll go ahead and choose Facebook. And it brings this up, and there's the image. And then right up here, I will tap to paste that caption that I copied just a second ago. So again, you can see how easy it is. Now again, if I wanted to, I could go in and edit my caption there and rewrite it if I wanted. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit post. And you can see how easy and quick that was. Just a few taps, and I have posted to Facebook one of these social media posts. Hopefully, the idea here with social media is to create a conversation, to get interaction going. With a post like this, there's no need to bring in TraVerus. It's simply to again, to present yourself as someone who's providing value online, that your social audience enjoys coming or viewing your content because it's either funny or informative or invites interaction. And that's what hopefully these posts can help you do. I'm just going to show you what that looks like on Facebook. And here it is. There's my Facebook feed, and there it is. Posted. Super easy. So you can see again how simple and easy that was. And again, there's a whole library here of conversation starters, other TraVerus specific content. And I know that corporate will be continually adding to that library for you to be able to choose from. And again, you can share any of these, the comp plan trainings, the nutritional newsletters, anything with the comp plan and bonuses, this audio file, all this can be shared and via the different methods in your share sheet. All right, let's look at then contacts down here. Actually, let's go to the feed. I mentioned earlier that the action link provides really a link to any activity that you take with your prospects within the app. You can see here, this feed is showing the different activities I've taken recently, that I have shared certain videos with people and that those contacts have viewed or interacted with. As you can see here, Adam Roberts viewed the video, the TraVerus overview video. And you see this blue dot out here. What that means is I actually swiped to create a reminder. That just took it away. But if I swipe right again, it's going to create a reminder there that I know I need to follow up with Adam. We know how important follow-up is to be successful in this business. And this feed will help you create reminders. If I go up here to the reminder list, I now have a list of the different people that I need to be following up with because they've interacted with content. So again, a very helpful tool there. All right, now we'll go talk about contacts. We know that our cell phones are basically, our personal worlds, our business worlds revolve around our phones. And we know that our warm market resides really in our phone. All of these contacts are people that I know and I'm acquainted with. We know how important it is to create a list right off the bat of people we want to share with, people we think we can share with. There's no faster, easier way than to use your phone. With one tap, the first time you go into your app, you'll be given the opportunity to sync your contacts from your phone into the app. So I've already done that, obviously. Now you notice a lot of these names have either a red dot or blue dot next to them. And just like in the feed, I can swipe right or left to create or mark these contacts as either a warm or hot contact or a cold contact. So Aaron here, I have swiped right. There we go. I've just marked him as a hot contact. Adam, I've marked as a cold contact by going left. All of these, again, you can go left or right to create or mark them as a hot or cold contact. And if I go up here, I hit the hot, and I've got now my hot list of people that I know I want to be sharing with immediately. The cold list would be people that I think might be people I can share with down the road. Again, a very helpful tool to get going and sharing with your prospects. Also, one other thing, if you go in to a specific contact, there are different options there. You can share media with that contact directly from their contact information page, different campaigns, the feed there, etc. All right, let's go back to the media page. I mentioned earlier the drip campaign. What this is, an email drip campaign, I'm going to click on it here, is a series of emails that you can assign to a prospect that will, over a series of every few days, they will receive an email coaching them or educating them a little more on TraVerus and the different products and services opportunities offered by the company. This I'm going to view the emails and look at them, so that it'll give you an idea of what's in these different emails and the type of content that is being shared with the prospect. So here they are. There's 5 different emails. You can see the schedule of the days they're shared on. I'll click the first one. This is just giving a preview, but there you see this is what your prospect will receive. Hey, Bill, there was a company that would help you empower your mind, restore your body, et cetera, et cetera. What would it be? And then there's a video link to one of the videos for them to watch, and it signs my name. And here's what we call my badge with a picture, my information. If they were to click that, it would take them and let them to request more information from me. Also, again, just a reminder, if the prospect were to tap on the video and begin watching, I would get a notification informing me that my prospect has begun to watch the video. So the rest of these emails cover the different areas of TraVerus, the different products and services and benefits. There are links to different videos, PDFs, and other information to educate them about the company. So it's, again, a great way, just an automated way to reach out and connect with your prospects. Of course, you could do your own personal follow-up in addition to these, but these type of drip campaigns have been shown to be effective in helping people become more interested in the products and the company. All right. Let's go to the business tab here. This is another great resource within the app. You can see here you've got your back office login. If you click there, it will take you to a mobile view of your back office. Here's a link to the TraVerus Go. Also to the merch store, the apparel and tools store. There's the link to Deductor, link to STI, and to the TraVerus Company events calendar. Again, all very helpful links that just straight from the app you can access these resources. And finally, in the settings, you can manage your account. You can see here there's a lot of different aspects of the app that you can control and change. You can change the market and language if that were an option, the time zone you live in. You can go in and change the display order of the content, the videos, the PDFs, etc. Notifications, hopefully you keep those on all the time, and other details. So that's it. That's hopefully a good overview training for those of you who are just learning to use the app. If you don't have it yet, we encourage you to download the app, to enroll, to start using it today. As the data showed that we shared earlier, we know that the app can be an effective way to engage with prospects, to share content, and really enjoy a new level of creating activity and ultimately enjoying success as you build your TraVerus business. So good luck using the app, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a lot.